What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Sport Breaks. Of course, I am your host, Dante Washington, aka Coach Peanut, back with another episode for you guys. Of course, before we even get started, make sure that you are subscribed to Sport Breaks on Spotify or wherever you're getting your podcasting from. Also, make sure that you are following and subscribing to Sport Breaks on all social media platforms. Wherever there's a bell, hit that bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video, whenever I go live. Make sure that you like all the content. Go back and check out everything else that I have posted, videos and audio. The likes help build the channel. They are free. I'm very sure of it. And just make sure you comment as well to join the conversation. Let's go. Today is Thursday. It is Thursday night football. We have so much going on in the sports world. We have lost baseball for the year, of course. World Series champion Texas Rangers took care of that. But it is week 10 in the NFL. NBA has ramped up their season. NHL has ramped up their season. Also, we have college basketball, men and women, that has already started as well. A lot of good sport action going on. So no matter what type of sports you are into, whether you are male or female, whether you are a teenager or someone who's still active in the game, there's a lot going on. So definitely make sure you are staying tuned. I will definitely update you with everything that I get, period. Starting off with the ladies, because I am a gentleman. Of course, we started off Monday the 6th. A lot of games played. The biggest game that happened was South Carolina beating Notre Dame 100-71. Of course, this is old news. LSU, number one team in the country, fell 92-78 to the 20th ranked Colorado Buffaloes. Yesterday, we had Florida A&M taking on the 11th ranked Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee won that game 93-64. We also had Morehead State taking on the 23rd ranked Illinois Fighting Illini, and the Fighting Illini won by 20, 81-61. In today's action, in the ladies' side, we have the second ranked UConn Huskies taking on Dayton at 7. We have Gardner Webb traveling to the UNC Tar Heels, who are ranked 16th in the country, at 7 as well. 20th ranked Colorado plays Lamone at home. So this is their second game in as many days. 13th ranked Texas will play Southern U at home at 8 o'clock. And Hawaii, it is a state that I want to travel to. I have been talking about for 7, 8, 9 years or so. I actually want to move there. Hawaii will travel to Stanford, who is ranked 15th in the country, at 10 o'clock tonight. Looking at the AP polls right now, top 5 goes as such. LSU number 1, UConn number 2, Iowa number 3, UCLA number 4, and Utah number 5. South Carolina, shout out to the Gamecocks, the Lady Gamecocks. They are ranked 6th. Ohio State 7th, Virginia Tech 8th, and Indiana 9th. And around at the top 10 is Notre Dame. Of course, that will definitely change come next week with LSU losing, South Carolina winning, Notre Dame losing. It will definitely change soon. On to the male action. Looking at, again, there really wasn't no upsets in the male game. Kansas won, Alabama won big. Michigan State was the only team ranked to lose. They lost to James Madison 79-76, but again, it is old news. Last night we had Florida A&M taking on the 8th ranked Creighton Blue Jays. Creighton ran away with this one, 105-54. Auburn took on the 20th ranked Baylor Bears, and this was a close game, but nonetheless, the 20th ranked Baylor Bears won this game 88-82. Tonight we only have one game on the male side that I see. It is the 10th ranked Florida Atlantic taking on Loyola of Illinois. I did not know Florida Atlantic was ranked so high, but they are ranked 10th in the country, and they look to start the season off with a bang. That game will be at 7 o'clock tonight. Top 10 in the men's side is Kansas 1, Duke 2nd. Purdue is ranked 3rd. Michigan State will probably fall. They was ranked 4th. They took that loss. Marquette is ranked 5th. UConn 6th. Defending national champion UConn Huskies, might add. Houston is ranked 7th. Creighton 8th. Tennessee 9th. And again, like I stated, Florida Atlantic is ranked 10th in the country. That is my NCAA male and female basketball scores and schedule for today. Moving along, looking at the NHL Association. As I stated in my last show, a lot of games going on, the standings. I spoke about that, but looking at the scoreboard from yesterday, the Lightning beat the Canadiens 5-3. The Sabres lost, they lost to the Hurricanes 2-3. The Wild beat the Islanders 4-2. The Red Wings lost to the Rangers 5-3. The Kraken lost to the Coyotes 4-3. The Jets beat the Blues 5-2. The Flames beat the Predators 4-2. The Penguins outbested the Ducks 2-0 with a shutout. The Sharks won 2-1 against the Flyers, and the Avalanche took a game against the Devils 6-3. Today we have a few games as well in the NHL. The Senators will take on the Maple Leafs at 7. The Panthers will take on the Capitals at 7:30, and the Kings will take on the Golden Knights at 10 o'clock. That is my NHL scoreboard and schedule for today. Moving right along to the association that is the National Basketball League. Had a lot of games on, and that was on Monday. We did that. But today we have the Jazz taking on the Pacers, the Wizards taking on the Hornets, the Celtics taking on the 76ers, the Spurs taking on the Knicks. Those first 3 games were at 7. That Spurs and Knicks game will be at 7:30. The Clippers will take on the Nets at 7:30. The Lakers and Rockets will tangle at 8. The Pelicans and Timberwolves will also do battle at 8 o'clock. The Heat will take on the Grizzlies at 8 as well. The Suns and Bulls will do the same at 8 o'clock also. The Cavaliers will take on the Thunder at 8 o'clock. The Pistons will travel to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks at 8. The Raptors will take on the Mavericks at 8:30. My Trailblazers will take on the Kings at 10. And the Warriors will take on the Nuggets at 10. The in-season tournament will continue this Friday. Again, today is Thursday. It is Thursday Night Football. But the in-season tournament is a tournament that plays its games on Tuesdays and Fridays. So tomorrow, make sure you tune in to the in-season tournament games. Again, there is only 2. There's more than 2. I'm sorry about that. That happens on a Friday to tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and the Bucks and Pacers will play. Hawks and Magic will play. But the in-season tournament will continue on Friday, and tomorrow we will definitely get more into those games and look at who's doing what teams is looking better than not. All right, now we get to our Thursday night football game that will happen. It will happen tomorrow. Today is Thursday night football eve, as I like to call it, meaning it is Wednesday. We have the Who's Gonna Pick First Bowl, and it pits the Carolina Panthers traveling to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears are 2-7. If you have been under a rock, Justin Fields has been hurt, but the Bears have been making do, but they still have not won games. On the other side of this coin, the Carolina Panthers come into this game 1-7. They have the number 1 overall pick as their quarterback, but a lot of people are discussing whether he's actually ready, whether he is going to be the guy going forward. That's a question. That is a real live question. Looking at the official injury report for this game, and Brian Burns for the Panthers is out. DJ Chalk is did not participate in practice with the elbow injury. He is doubtful. Marquise Haynes, their linebacker, he was a full participant in practice, but he is still questionable. C.J. Henderson, the cornerback, he is out with a concussion. Laviska Shenault Jr., their receiver, is out with an ankle. Stephen Sullivan, their tight end, is out with a shoulder injury. And Xavier Woods, their safety, he did not participate in practice as well, but he is questionable for the Carolina Panthers. The Bears, on the other hand, a lot of people participating, not participating. Justin Fields limited in practice, but it does not say that he is out. Cole Kmet, full participant. St. Brown, full participant as well. There is no player that is out as of right now for the Chicago Bears. Looking at and staying with the Chicago Bears, looking at what they have done. Of course, it's Justin Fields, but Tyson Bangett has started in place of Justin Fields. And to say he has micromanaged this team is a given. He has 697 yards total, 3 touchdowns, but he's thrown 6 INTs to date. So he's turning it over at a crazy rate right now. If they can get him to keep the ball on their side of the fence, we gotta say we like their chances. Deontay Foreman has not ran the ball completely well, and let's just say that it has everything to do with the Bears' line versus anything else. DJ Moore, he's had maybe 2 good games catching the ball, but you got to expect that when you lose your star quarterback versus the backup. But the backup has been taking those reps now, so there should be some type of continuity between the two. But they've made their biggest splash on defense to go out and obtain Montez Sweat, the pass rusher from the Washington Commanders. But this Bears defense is sporadic at best. So there's so many holes that they need to plug in. If you watch shows before, I've stated I don't understand that transaction. But nonetheless, they did. And again, they have won only 2 games. As of last year, they won 2 games. They picked, they had, I think they had a top 10 pick or something like that. So with that being said, I don't know how that side of it will go. Looking at the Carolina Panthers, of course, Bryce Young, the #1 draft pick, he has found a #1 threat in Adam Thielen, basically a resurging receiver. Adam Thielen was that guy in Minnesota before being injured, and in came Justin Jefferson, and he was on the back burner. But he is revitalizing his career in Carolina. But he has a young pass thrower who can really throw the ball. But he has made several mistakes, as he has thrown for 1,375 yards thus far, 8 touchdowns, along with 7 interceptions. He's only a rookie. We got to understand that. But if Carolina can get a run game going, I really feel like it would benefit Bryce Young exponentially. Chuba Hubbard, Miles Sanders being the Philly guy from last year, had a great, outstanding year in Philadelphia, of course, going to the Super Bowl, taking that money in Carolina. Chuba Hubbard had an outstanding year with Carolina after they traded away their running back at the time to San Francisco, their main guy. But he has not been consistent this season. And again, maybe it has everything to do with you have a rookie quarterback, you have a banged up line. I don't know. But him and Miles Sanders should have been a very formidable 1-2 punch. But you look at the receivers, and there's Thielen, there's Jonathan Minga. Chenault was supposed to be one of those, up and coming guys. Marshall was supposed to be a decent enough guy. Chalk Jr. came with a pedigree that said, hey, along with Adam Thielen and Jonathan Minga, they would have some receivers to catch the ball. That just has not happened. It has been Adam Thielen, and Hayden Hurst every now and then. So I think Carolina needs to definitely figure their line out and straight boost their run game. Looking at both teams, the Bears are 14th. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, the Bears are 14th offensively, but the Carolina Panthers are 30th. I don't understand how the Bears are 14th, but they are who they are. And defensively, one is 5th and one is 26th. If I said that and I said guess which one is which, you would probably say the Bears are fifth, but Carolina has the fifth rated defense in the NFL. The Bears have the 26th rated defense in the NFL. Passing, they're both low. The Bears 23rd, uh, the Carolina Panthers 27th, and in rushing, the Bears are third in the NFL. The Carolina Panthers are 26th. I'm not making this up. I promise you, I'm not making this up. And it is baffling me right now. I did not suspect that they were third in rushing. Yikes. So looking at this game full circle, I don't know what side to go to, because again, you look at the fifth rated defense in Carolina against the third rated rushing attack in Chicago, but yet the 23rd rated passing attack in Chicago. So naturally it says stack the box, maybe cover two at times, maybe send a blitz or 2-3 and zone it out, and you can stop the Bears. If you can stop their rushing, you're good to go. But you look at the flip side of this coin, and the Carolina Panthers are 30th offensively, period. 27th and 26th respectively in passing and rushing. So even if you stop these guys, what are you going to do with the ball? So my keys to this game will definitely be simple as can be. Bryce Young has to not turn the ball over, one. Two, they definitely will have to force feed their run game in order to get Adam Thielen and whoever else is available to catch the ball. If they do these things, I can see them winning this game in Chicago. But the fact that it is in Chicago, I'm going to lean towards Chicago. Chicago can run the ball. They can pass it, honestly. But if they get stopped running the ball, we know for sure that Bangett will turn it over. So this game could easily be 9-6, but also it could easily be 27-24. Either way it go, I could see this game being either way. But I am going to, and I don't want to, all this Green Bay stuff I got on, you know where I'm at, you know what I'm rocking with. I do not want to pick the Bears, and I'm in South Carolina. A lot of Carolina Panther fans. It is for South Carolina, North Carolina. But South Carolina and North Carolina has been separated since the 1800s or whatever it is when they separated. Haven't been together since the first 13 colonies or something. So whatever. But I'm going to take the Bears. I'm going to take the Bears, and I'm going to take the Bears off the strength of their rushing attack. And Bangett will not turn the ball over more than Young will. And that will be the story of the game. Again, I really think this game could be 9-6, or it could be 27-24. So, yeah. That is my NFL Thursday Night Eve outlook for today. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to Sport Breaks on Spotify or wherever you're getting your podcasting from. Make sure that you are following and subscribe to Sport Breaks on all social media platforms: X, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, not Twitter, but X, TikTok. Wherever you are at, I am there. Hit that bell wherever there's a bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop anything like this video itself. I will also be doing the audio in a few on Spotify. Um, check the uploads, all that other good stuff. But make sure you definitely like the content. It helps the channel. It is free, and it also shows support. But if you feel I'm wrong, you want to put your thoughts into it, you want to interject little pieces here and there, or you just want to say what's up and show love to your team, hit me up in the comments and join the conversation. Because if it ain't Sport Breaks, it ain't knowledge world. Peace.